Let it
think we
dissolve.
only can eat
Okay.
5.
Are you taking any
Hello guys, we're back another series reaction, which is
The Pete Season 2 Episode 6.
we nearly half the season.
Yes.
Episode 6 already.
The last episode.
Focus on the medical bills. Yeah.
Yes.
The 30th episode.
Grandma. The fastest. Ew.
Dr. Ogilvy and
Yeah.
Trinity Santos.
By the way, that big man.
Back to cliffhanger episode.
We're going to find out in this episode.
Of a video certificate sources, the best sounds up the suit automatic translate, so we set it on them. I guess ready?
Ready?
The Pete Season 2 episode 6.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm in.
Horror 6. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Dr. Robbie is so sweaty.
Yeah.
Okay. Holding compressions. Charge at 200.
Charged. Clear.
Stand by with Epi.
His blood.
Section that too.
His blood coming up. Oh my god.
Good breath sounds. In tidal CO2 confirmed.
His lungs are filling up with water.
Oh my god.
Okay, rhythm check. Asystole. Push the Epi.
Patients with lunch. Just make sure they're not NPO. It's nil per os. It's Latin for nothing by mouth. You gotta stay strong.
Hey, I've been waiting for an hour. When am I gonna see a fucking doctor?
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Perhaps you didn't see this, which is strange. Aggressive behavior toward healthcare workers is a felony.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
We're busy today. It's a holiday weekend. We check off.
It's like assault. Got the woman's hand.
Asystole. Resume CPR. Another AMPA Epi.
It's not leaking. It keeps coming out. The blood.
Pulmonary hemorrhage from liver failure.
Should we get PCC?
Too late for that. And he's not an ECMO candidate.
Nothing else we can do.
No, I think we're done.
They're done.
He's dead.
Oh, wait.
12:07.
Time of death.
Should we do a debrief?
Anybody that wants to pay their respects can join us in there. Thank you, everyone.
I'll clean them up. Why don't you take 5 first?
She needs to take a moment. It's too much.
Why do I need to see a psychiatrist? Jada, why do I
Better
need
to
to see a
this
psychiatrist?
taste of the patient.
I was in the library.
What were you doing there?
I was studying. I was trying to study, but then they wouldn't stop talking. They don't want me to pass the bar.
Who doesn't want you to pass the bar?
That's what they told me.
Look at me. Who doesn't want you to pass the bar?
Let's give them some privacy.
Okay, I'll be right outside, Jackson.
They're afraid of me becoming a lawyer.
Jackson.
Ano nangyari?
Louis,
Patay?
pulmonary hemorrhage.
Yeah, he's dead.
That was quick.
I'm gonna go clean him up.
I'll help.
Go. Okay lang.
I can't get off the bedpan.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. Your husband seems like a saint. 2, 3. Great.
Yeah.
Been by my side through all of this.
Well, she can get up to pee. She needs like a plastic below her.
I go home at the end of every shift, leave us all behind, and escape to Love Island.
Officially out of triage. They need extra hands with all the Westbridge hullabaloo.
How many cups have you had?
And sanitizer.
You're judging.
Did you hear about Louis? Pulmonary hemorrhage.
He's dead in season 2.
On a happier note, Pearl and I are planning a birthday party for Javadi. She's turning 21.
Dr. Javadi. The better woman.
Let's discuss our incarcerated patient, Gus. Prison infirmaries tend to be short-staffed, so
Back to this Dr. Hashimi.
for malnutrition.
Methamphetamine use.
Dr. Melissa King. I don't remember this one.
Hey, we need to start moving some patients out of here.
Gus Varney, 3 rib fractures with normal O2 sats currently, waiting on CT results.
I'd say he's good to go. Let's
Let's wait on the CT results.
We can move him out of trauma 1 at least. 13 and 14 will be discharged soon. The Gus goes to 13, 14, or 15.
And BH2, like he's a monkey at the zoo.
Monkey at the zoo.
go figure.
He's back. Ogilvy. Dr. Whittaker.
Actually, Whitaker,
He croaked
What?
5 minutes ago.
Yang bagito.
Nothing new guy.
I'm sorry, man.
What happened?
Oh, he
was
didn't
half
have.
naked.
He passed the morn time.
Pulmonary hemorrhage, Robbie called it. Guess he was married at some point?
You were his primary. Do you want to?
PTMC charge nurse. Langdon? Makes sense.
She's been waiting for 5 hours. Didn't hear her name called the first time.
That deaf patient already waiting for 5 hours.
I know French. Okay, it's not a contest.
Je parle un peu français. Ah, très bien.
They both can speak French.
What the hell?
Your good friends upstairs sent donuts. Special thank you for working the holiday. What are you expecting? Tacos and tequila?
Donuts.
A two, Tony? Okay, move it or lose it.
Brandon Lee, 52, fell off the motorcycle pyramid at 25 miles per hour.
Like, even when it's not your fault, knowing that there was nothing you could do.
Dr. Trinity. She's tired.
I need you to discharge Sweet Patty and 13 as soon as you're done. Can't catch a break.
She's having a lot in just one day. This new intern from
Feels it
cleaning
smells like.
first episode, cleaning the dead man body in the shower, and also the erection scene in episode 2.
Yeah.
Leave the ET tube in for the coroner, but Louis a chronic alcoholic.
They need to clean it.
What happens if no one claims his body?
He'll be cremated.
Where would his ashes go?
Keep him for a few months, then he gets buried in the mass grave with all the other unclaimed bodies. Now we roll him.
Oh my God, is he still alive?
No, that happens. These frequent flyers.
I said breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just no.
The motoric sensor.
You think I could get something to eat?
He's the one that get cuffed before.
We have a calorie-rich supplement drink called Ensure. Comes in chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry.
Chocolate. Yeah.
2 a day is recommended.
What year is your Bonneville? 69.
1969.
As soon as we take a look at this knee. Whoa.
Through the deep fascia.
Lever side negative, ACL intact. At least Louis always seemed happy.
I'm here if you want to talk.
Damn donuts.
Ouch.
And sanitizer everywhere, every time.
I've been working the 12 steps, trying to make amends. I was really selfish. I'm really
You
sorry.
can check me off your list, kid. We're good.
Okay?
Yeah.
See, it's good with him.
Dr. Langdon, this is Rocky.
What brings you in, Rocky?
Very sick.
Oh.
After he won a hot dog eating contest.
A hot dog eating contest. How many you eat? 351 hot dogs?
Oh my God.
36. Still a lot.
Let it
We
dissolve.
only can eat
Okay.
5.
Are you taking any for...
Oh my God.
Pain medication, antibiotics.
What's going on back there?
How's he doing?
He's scared. He's been experiencing auditory hallucination.
Hallucination.
How's your pain, Mrs. Hamler? We're gonna write you a script for Kepra.
Yeah, no problem. I won't leave her side.
Paul, you need a break. You're taking care of me. It's too much.
I'm not the one battling cancer. You're my wife. Now let's go home and forget this day ever happened.
I'll call the transfer ambulance.
The human connection. Finally, there's someone watching her. Oh.
All right, fill me in. This is Hologram.
Hi, Harlow. How are you feeling?
She has a headache.
Okay, what else? What is she saying?
I think she had a stomach ache and she might have passed out.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure.
We're just gonna need to wait for an interpreter because I need to ask a million questions and I can't do it this way. So.
Cranky. Dr. Trinity seems like still in stress in this episode.
Sorry, I got stuck with a patient. I'll take the lower extremities.
Oh, his knee.
No bony tenderness down here, no laxity of the knee. It's an open.
Oh my God, his knee is open.
We'll need a wood slam.
1% Lido with epi, sterile saline, sterile basin, sterile fluorostrip, 18 and 27 gauge needles.
How does she know all that?
She just does.
I see the new intern that one girl just passed.
Just enough to wet your whistle. How'd you get your start as a competitive eater?
That one man eating beside him. See his peel?
Lights out. What's the lamp on?
Oh, they need to close the light?
I might want to use some of that on Halloween.
That is 250 cc's of sterile saline with one small touch of a sterile floor strip.
Oh.
Fluid into your knee, Brandon. If there's anything glowing, we know we have a leak.
Oh. To see if there's an infection?
All looks good. Laceration did not enter into the joint space.
Surgery not needed.
The patient doesn't feel hurt at all, can still touch his phone. His injury looks so open.
Most people who think they have a penicillin allergy actually don't.
Always listen to the nurses. They run the ER. We just try and stay out of their way.
You see a new cast.
Westbridge is close to internal disaster.
Put $20 on a plumbing issue.
She donated $200 for plumbing.
Who called it in?
Dr. Trinity Santos.
Dr. Santos, you had an alias patient?
There was no history of appendectomy. It was in your note. I was using the app that Dr. Al-Hashimi suggested to catch up on my charting.
Ah, Dr. Al-Hashimi.
Yes.
AI tool for her charting.
The AI again. It's not accurate.
AI's 2% error rate is still better than dictation.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit whether or not you want to use robots down here. I need accurate information in the medical record.
Understood.
Yeah.
Dr. Santos.
This should stop
Dr.
using the
Santos!
AI.
Yep, won't happen again.
Can we see your sub-Q?
You my guest?
So, start deep at the dermis.
Start deep.
So you bury the knot.
Bingo. Avoids bumps on the scar line.
3 ties.
The patient.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Slide my scissors down on the knot 45 degrees before I cut. This is death and chaos, and this is miracles and blessings. And I got this after my daughter was born.
Cool tattoos.
All my closest friends left after COVID.
COVID times.
Why do you keep coming back?
Why don't you go help Perla for a bit?
I think you're missing the point.
What you're trying to do is very noble. We don't have the resources to spare.
Why not send him back to the street with antibiotics and a roll of gauze?
We are a safety net. But nets have holes. We are not admitting them because this is not about social justice.
Everything I've done in my career is an effort to improve the system. Just because you know it's broken doesn't mean you stop trying. Excuse me.
They become more competitive, Dr. Robbie and Al-Hashimi.
Let's go over here.
Oh my god. She has a breakdown. She is so worried of her brother.
Dr. Walk from
Oh,
page
this baby from episode 1. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot this is
where the
patient.
baby is awake, likely a reflex smell that happens while they're sleeping.
Looking good. Heart rate 91, BP's 115 over.
He's still being cuffed.
Grab some Burnett too.
He's a good guy. He's local.
You from Pittsburgh?
Born and raised.
Whereabouts?
Bloomfield.
Raised.
Liberty Ave.
Originality from Pittsburgh. Almost finished. The stitches.
Must be fun to work here.
Oh, sure. How you guys liking the pit?
I feel like I was born to do this.
Hard pass. I'm trained for pathology. I like medical mysteries, but I don't really deal well with people.
It needs to be smaller. I can't ride with a splint.
Well, you shouldn't be riding at all.
No worries, Doc. I won't fall again.
Robbie, pulse ox just dropped.
His pulse oxygen.
You having some trouble breathing?
A little.
Start him on 2 liters oxygen nasal cannula. He's gonna have to stay. You were in the room when his pulse ox dropped?
I was.
What were you doing?
Leave him to me.
A good catch.
So no more hot dogs, right?
Oh, not today. But I'll be back next year. Gotta defend my title.
Back next year? No. Oh my gosh.
Transport ambulance is here. Easy on the transfer, guys.
Easy on the transfer.
On my couch.
No. This isn't gonna work out. I can't. I want to stay.
It hurts so bad.
Please.
It's Emma, right?
Yeah.
Emma.
Good, I think. Haven't killed anyone yet.
It's okay.
I guess
She tried to be fun.
she scares me.
No, that's just it's a tough exterior. She's warm and gooey on the inside. Looks like they're doing the debrief for Louis.
Remember the day you found him passed out in the park?
How about last summer when we didn't see him per month?
They say their final words to this patient.
How many times did he say he was going to quit drinking?
He always asked about Harrison.
Always say thank you.
Always said thank you.
Who knew he was married?
He already have a wife.
Born and raised in Pittsburgh, lifelong Steelers fan.
Also born and raised.
He never really wanted kids. Rhonda wore him down, and when she finally got pregnant, he changed his tune. He got excited. Rhonda and the baby were killed in a car crash.
That's so tragic.
Though he never really came back from that. May his memory be a blessing.
His memory be a blessing.
Oh, there's some music in this episode. Background music. Oh, the end. So in this episode, it focuses on Louis' dad. Rest in peace, Louis. And they play the background music, so match with the Louis scene.
There's some mistakes in the AI, Dr. Al-Hashimi's system.
Always her.
Dr. Trinity needs to double check. Proofreading?
I think this episode is like episode 5, not too graphics. Yeah.
Yes.
Not a lot of bloody scene, yeah, not too severe. I mean, it's still kind of like dirty from that eating lots of hot dogs, yeah, and then puke. Also, this episode is not cliffhanger, but that's season 2 episode 6. If you enjoy our reaction, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel.
And hit that bell button to catch the next episode.
Bye, see you guys in the next reaction. This is Tommy.
Jimmy,
Bye.